A very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the 25th session of our monthly series organized by the Confederation for Ayurvedic Renaissance Kerala Limited, dedicated to empowering the Ayurvedic and herbal industries in Kerala. Today, we will discuss about the topic Mastering Medicinal Plant Identification, a family-based guide for Ayurveda scholars. We will discuss about the importance of identifying medicinal plants with their correct botanical sources, familiarization of essential taxonomical terminologies, identification of important plant families, and essential tools for mastering plant identification skills. It's our distinct honor to have with us today Dr. Sai Lakshmi Vijay, MD Ayurveda, Assistant Professor, Department of Dravi Gunavijnana, Mandana Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Erode. Dr. Sai Lakshmi is an innovative and passionate expert in identifying medicinal plants. She began her career with a BAMS degree from Amrita School of Ayurveda, Kollam in 2015, followed by an MD in Dravi Gunavijnana from the same institution in 2019. She also holds a PG diploma in yoga from Annamalai University, Tamil Nadu. Her contributions to the field of Ayurveda are commendable with multiple research articles published in national and international peer-reviewed medical journals. She has presented scientific papers at prestigious events such as World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya Expo in 2018 in Ahmedabad and the International Ayush Conclave in Kerala in 2019 and many more. Dr. Sai Lakshmi extends her expertise through webinars on the topic like Pradaka Yoga's formulations for child health and Vada Kala Kaliyam Adhyaya, different perspectives on various platforms. She is also actively involved in attending scientific sessions to deepen her knowledge of medicinal plants. A noteworthy achievement in her career is the release of a photo album named Photo Album of Amrita Herbal Garden, which documents the botanical name of medicinal plants in the herbal garden at Amrita School of Ayurveda. We are very privileged to have her with us today. Welcome you, ma'am, and over to you.
Thank you for the warm welcoming. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So it's indeed a great privilege and pleasure to present a topic on plant identification. It's my passion and area of interest. Okay, so thank you for giving a chance for taking this topic today. The organizers of this webinar, thank you. I hope you can see the slides.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. My humble pranams to all my gurus, me to identify the medicinal plants and giving an enthusiasm for observing the plants. So we can start today's topic, Mastering Medicinal Plant Identification, a family-based guide for Ayurveda scholars. So first of all, you should know why we want to identify the plants with correct botanical name or why we want to identify a medicinal plant. So Acharya Charaka, the first chapter of Sutrasthana, mentioning that yatha visham yatha shastram yatha agnir ashnir yada tada aushadam avijnadam vijnadam amridam yada. So it is very clear that the drug which is not known to you is similar to visha or poison, weapon, etc. And which is known to you is just like elixir or amrita. Okay, so it is very important to identify a medicinal plant to become a good vaidya. Same way, we know that the modern taxonomy, the father of modern taxonomy is called Linnaeus. Sir, okay. This is a photo which I got from Facebook. Here you can see the enthusiasm of Carl Linnaeus. Sir wanted to become a doctor of medicine and botany. He knew very well that to become a good physician, he should learn about plants very well. Carl's bond with the plants was of a much higher level than his classmates. In this picture, it is very evident that Carl Linnaeus is very much observing, and he is very much enthusiastic about identifying the plants. That is why he became the father of taxonomy. Same way, Acharya Charaka in Vimanasthana is telling, Ekam Shastram Adhiyano na Vidyat Shastra Nishchayam Tasmat Bahushruta Shastro Vijaniyat Chikitsakaha. One who knows only one Shastra cannot come to a conclusion. Okay, you have to, that's why one who has learned from many Shastras is indeed a Vaidya. To become a better Vaidya, you have to study Bahushastra, different Shastras, and then only you can correlate and you can come to conclusions. So it is very important to study another Shastra. Here, today we are going to study a Shastra which is entirely different from Ayurveda, that is taxonomy. I know for you, when you are going to or coming to BMS, studying BMS is a little tough at first. I know that. Okay. It is because of the language that used in Ayurveda. That is Sanskrit. If you don't know Sanskrit, you can't understand what is told in Ayurveda properly. The same way, okay, after studying this Sanskrit, you can understand the meaning of shlokas, you can understand the concepts, everything. Same way, the Padartha Vijnana. In first year, if you don't know Padartha Vijnana, first when you are studying Padartha Vijnana, you will think that what is explained in this? Why this much confusions are there? Like that, we will feel like that at first. But after understanding the correct concepts explained in the Padartha Vijnana and understanding the new language known as Sanskrit, it is very easy to study Ayurveda. Okay, the same way, if you want to study a new Shastra, first thing you have to study is the language in which that Shastra is explained. That is, here in taxonomy, it is Latin language. I'm not telling that you have to study Latin language, but in order to start an interest in this Shastra, you have to know the language. Okay, so no need to study Latin, but you can have a dictionary. There are many Latin dictionaries are available, so you can have one of that with you. Next is the Padartha Vijnana of taxonomy. That is the terminologies used in taxonomy. That is also very important. Without knowing the terminologies used in taxonomy, you can't study morphology of a drug. That is why for almost all the students of BMS are they don't want to study actually the morphology part. They are skipping and they are by hearting that area. If you know the terminologies and you study taxonomy, there is no need to by heart anything in taxonomy or morphology part. So you have to know about Latin language, or you can keep a dictionary with you. Next thing is you have to know the terminologies or Padartha Vijnana used in taxonomy. So my humble request is, with one day or with one or 2 hours, I can't teach you a new Shastra, but I will give my best out of this. Okay, I will try my best. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. So first of all, I know that these terms are familiar to you, but some will not know about this. So first of all, you have to know the parts of the plant and the taxonomical terms used about that plants. Like for a leaf, layman will tell like leaf. We will tell leaf lamina or leaf blade. The main portion is known as leaf blade or leaf lamina. The part which is connecting the leaf with the branch is known as petiole, and the tip is always known as apex, and the base, leaf base and leaf apex. Then midrib, margin is the sides, the margin of the leaf. That is the main terminologies that comes with the leaf. Next is the flower. In flower also you studied in +1 and +2, I know, but still the part which is connecting the flower with the branch is known as peduncle. Sorry, pedicel. Pedicel is that part. And corolla. The petals are known with the name corolla, and the sepals are known as calyx. Okay, then ovary is there and all. Okay, next is fruit. Fruit means the part which connects the fruit with the branch is known as peduncle. So the first one is petiole, that connect the leaf with the branches, petiole. Next is pedicel. Pedicel means the flower with the branch. Then last is peduncle. Peduncle means the part which connects the fruit with the branch. Okay, so changes like that. Then endocarp is there, mesocarp, exocarp, then seed will be there. That is the main parts of this thing. But if you don't know peduncle or pedicel or petiole, when we are explaining that any morphological features, if you don't know that term, you will skip that portion. Okay, so that is why you have to be very thorough about the terminologies used in taxonomy. Next is some leaf shapes. We can go through some of the very important leaf shapes. I can't, that's why I told I can't teach in 1 day or 1 hour. Many complicated areas are there. But if you are studying by observing, then it is very easy. So first one you can see in this, not first one, the third one, oblong. Oblong means you are familiar with this shape. If I'm asking you, can you tell one leaf with this shape? You can tell. But what is the correct definition of oblong? That you have to know. As a Ayurveda scholar, you have to know what is the definition of oblong. Means longer than broad. See, longer than broad with margins parallel for most of their length. Then it is very clear. Longer than broad with margins parallel for most of their length. That is oblong. If you don't know this, you are simply writing oblong somewhere. That is not correct way of studying a morphology. Then in this picture, elliptic is wrong actually. Then lanceolate means lance shape. Lance, shape of a lance, that is lanceolate. Then ovate. Ovate you can see in the second row. Ovate means actually the ovum or ova means egg. So egg shaped is ovate. Ovate means egg shaped. Simply it is egg shaped. So here in egg, this is a normal egg shaped is known as ovate. Obovate means just opposite to that. Means inverted egg. Here in ovate, you can see the wider part will be below the middle portion. In obovate, the wider part will be in the tip or apex of the leaf. Just the inverted or egg is known as obovate. Okay, caudate means cordia. That word is related to heart. So caudate means heart shaped. The leaf will be heart shaped. Same way, reniform. Reni means always related with the kidney. Reniform means kidney shaped. Orbicular means round. So these are the very important terminologies used in taxonomy. There are many other, when you are dealing with the inflorescence, when you are dealing with the fruit, there are n number of terminologies. But within one day or 1 month, you can't study this. You have to regularly observe the plants and identify these features in a plant. Then it is very, very easy to go with the morphology and the taxonomical terminologies. So it is, I can tell you one best tool to study the terminologies and its definition. That is Q Plant Glossary. It is a book or a dictionary available. It is, the PDF is also available in internet, and if you want, you can purchase it from Amazon or anything. But this is a very authentic textbook, which is giving all the definitions for the terminologies used in taxonomy, and it is in alphabetic order also. Very, very easy to refer and study. If you are Googling this also, in the last picture also I told, the photo of this elliptic is wrong in this actually. So the same way, people can give different informations, but some are wrong. This is the authentic dictionary or the illustrations available in this nowadays is this plant glossary of Q Gardens. Okay, so you can have this. Actually, this is one of the best book available. So next, we can go to. I mean, how can you identify the family? There is one question that if with one identifying a family and identifying a plant is really different actually. But still, see, if you can identify a family, you are coming so closer to the correct identification. There are n number of plants and n number of families available. So how can you minimize that? One and only option is identifying the family. So that is why I took this topic. If you can identify a family, your confidence level will become higher and higher. So first is identifying the family, then come to a conclusion. That is the thing. So there are many families explained in our syllabus also, but I am taking 8 or 9 or 10 families, and I can explain that. Okay. First one is Menispermaceae. As you know, Menispermaceae is a family of Guduji, Padala Garudi, etc. So we can see that. So by studying the terms Menispermaceae, so the word many is half moon and sperm means seed. So it is very correct, very clear that the family Menispermaceae is having half moon shaped seeds. So all the Menispermaceae members will have half moon shaped seeds. In this picture also you can see the half moon shaped seed. And the plants in Menispermaceae are dioecious. Dioecious means di means two,ecious means home. So two homes. Who are having two homes? Here it is. The meaning is correct. Meaning is like two home means female and male flowers will have two home. That means female and male flower will be in separate plants. So Guduji male flower will be in one plant and female flower will be in another plant. Okay, you can't see both together in a plant. Okay, that is dioecious. So if you are studying by knowing the meaning of the terminology, then it is very easy. So all the plants in Menispermaceae is dioecious. You can't see the male and female flowers in a single plant. And habitat, as you know, the Guduji, Pada, everything, most are twiners. Okay, twiners. Then lianas, big lianas, or rarely shrub and trees are seen. Okay. Then stem. That is a very important point about Menispermaceae. Spokes of a wheel appearance on the cross section of stems. The photo is of Guduji. And you are very familiar to that also. Chakra Lakshanika, that's synonymous there. Spokes of a wheel appearance is seen in Guduji, that you know. But not only Guduji, all members of Menispermaceae is having this character. So if you are doubting it as a Menispermaceae member, just take a cross section and see this feature. Then leaf will be mostly simple and alternate in arrangement. And it is endare, usually endare. Then lamina can be, not always, can be peltate. So peltate means, actually the meaning of peltate is round and attached at the, attached near or at the center. See here, the petiole is attached to center or near the laminar base. Actually, in most of the plants, the petiole is attached to the base of the leaf. But here, peltate means the petiole will be attached to the center of the leaf blade. That is peltate. You can see this in Guduji, Pada, etc. Inflorescence is mostly axillary. Axillary means, you know, it will not terminal. In the sides of the branch, you can see the inflorescence. And it is in raceme pattern. And it can be panicles or umbels. Flowers are usually small. In all Menispermaceae, flowers will be small. And the corolla will be three petals, 3 calyx, like that. And the fruit is a drupe, always a drupe and one-seeded. It will be one-seeded. That is also a peculiar feature. So after seeing a twining or a climbing like of plant with these type of fruits and a flower which is similar to Guduji, is you can confirm it as a Menispermaceae member. And also the spokes of a wheel appearance. And this is another plant in Menispermaceae, that is Daru Haridra, Coccinum fenestratum, one of the source of Daru Haridra. Here also you can see the same features. The second photo is referring to the nature or the habit of that plant. It is a twining type of plant. And again, the spokes of a wheel appearance in that third photo, and the similarity in the inflorescence and the fruit. So this is how you can identify the plant families. So with a webinar or with the one hour session, you can't identify. With the continuous observation, you can. Definitely you can identify. Next is Fabaceae. So there are some concepts about this Fabaceae. While I was studying in BMS, there were 3 families like Fabaceae, then Cisalpinaceae and Mimosaceae, and now it is all known as Fabaceae. It is coming under Fabaceae. There are subfamilies like Faboideae, Cisalpinoideae and Mimosoideae. Everything comes under Fabaceae only. So if I am asking Khadira, some will tell like Khadira is Mimosaceae, but now this Khadira is also under Fabaceae. Okay, Aragoda, when we are studying, it was in Cisalpinaceae, now it is in Fabaceae. So the similarity of characters brought them into one family, and some minute dissimilarities are keeping them into different subfamilies, but they all belong to one family, that is Fabaceae. So Fabaceae is having many number of medicinal plants. It can be herb or shrub or trees or climbers, anything, and presence of root nodules in the root system, and the nitrogen fixing bacteria will be there in the root of Fabaceae members. Then the leaf, usually compound leaf, as in Kanchanara, as in Aragoda, Palasha, etc. Leaves are pinnate like, or pinnately compound leaves are there. Then the base will be having a pulvinous appearance, a swollen leaf base, but it is not a confirmatory feature. In many other families also you can see this. But if you are doubting with other characters, then you can see this also. Okay, pulvinate leaf base is also a character of Fabaceae. Then inflorescence will be racemose. In most of the cases, the inflorescence will be a raceme. Then papillonaceous corolla. Papillonaceous corolla is only seen in Faboidae subfamily, subspecies, not all the Fabaceae members. See, now Khadira is also a Fabaceae member, but papillonaceous corolla is not present in that Khadira. Or Lejjalu. Again, Lejjalu is also Fabaceae family, but papillonaceous corolla is not there. Papillonaceous means butterfly-like. In this picture, you can see there will be different 3 type of petals. So one is banner or standard petal, and below one you can see that is winged petal and 2 keel petals. So that is about papillonaceous corolla. It is just like a butterfly, but it is not a confirmatory feature of Fabaceae family. It is a feature of Faboidae subfamily. So that is about Fabaceae. And Fabaceae we can identify with this flower type and fruit actually. After seeing the fruit, you can confirm it. The legume and pod is the character of Fabaceae family. So all the pea plants like this beans, everything will be in Fabaceae family. So in Shirisha you can see this. In Kanchanara you can see this. Even Aragoda is a pod. So this is how you can identify Fabaceae family. Next is Rubiaceae. So Rubiaceae is the family of Manjishta, then Parandi, then Madanaphala, etc. So usually they are herbs, shrubs or trees, and rarely, very rarely, climbers like Manjishta is also there. Okay. Then leaves are simple, opposite. Always it is opposite, decussate. It is in all Rubiaceae, this will be, you can see this opposite decussate leaves. Then presence of inter or intrapetiolar stipules. And this is one of the very important feature of identifying Rubiaceae. So here you can see in this picture, you can see a different a brown color stipule. In the first photo, you can appreciate a brown color stipule. And in second also you can see that is in green color. So in between the petioles, you can see a stipule. This is the character of Rubiaceae. So without flower also you can identify a Rubiaceae members. And I think in my observation I have found that always Rubiaceae is having a rough very hard stem always. Okay, not in Manjishta, but usually in Madanaphala, even in Parandi you can see that Ixora also you can see very hard stems are seen in Rubiaceae family. So in these 3 photos you can see in between the petioles you can appreciate one stipule present. This is known as interpetiolar stipule. Sometimes it can be seen even in between the main stem and the leaf petiole, that is intrapetiolar stipule. Any of this can be seen in Rubiaceae. And always the inflorescence will be terminal or axillary or but cymose type. Always a cymose type, and usually 4 petals or 5 petals will be seen in this family. Then fruit is always a berry or capsule and can be multiple fruits sometimes. Okay, so these are the features. Without that also, no need to go for fruit and everything, but daily if you are seeing a family, you take 1 week for one family and see all the plants in that family, that is enough for identifying with these features. You will, and some more points also you will get. Next is Combretaceae. Combretaceae is also another very famous or very important family explained in Ayurveda. That is Haridaki, Vibhidaki, Arjuna. Everything is in Combretaceae family. Combretaceae is usually trees. There are trees and shrubs seen in Combretaceae family. Simple leaves and alternate or opposite can be there. Then one very important feature is petiole often glandular at the top. So petiole is having a gland in it, a round gland in it. But in all members you can appreciate it except Terminalia catappa and Terminalia bellerica. That is Indian badam, and in Vibhidagi you can't see this feature. All other in Arjuna or any plant if you are seeing, you can see this gland appearance in the petiole, base of the petiole. So this is one of the very important feature of identifying the Combretaceae members. And the inflorescence will be panicle spike. So in the first photo, you saw that spike. Panicle racemes also can be seen, but usually it will be spike. And another feature is corolla is absent. So in the first picture, you saw you can see a yellow color thing that looks like a petal or corolla, that is actually calyx. Okay, so in Combretaceae members, the corolla or petals are absent, or petals are inserted on the calyx. You can't see petals. Okay, then fruit is always a drupe. Okay, drupe, the best example is mango. Usually it is a drupe, and it is having wings. In Arjuna plant you can see winged fruit. That is also one important feature in identifying this. Vibhidagi also fruits are wings are there. Okay, so this is how in some Fabaceae members are also wings are there, but this is one feature. Okay, but it is in Fabaceae, it is a winged pod or winged legume, and here it is a winged drupe. Then you have to know what is drupe. That is why I told in the first, you have to know the terminologies, all the terminologies. Then only you will understand what is told in the morphology part. Next is Malvaceae, another important family, the family of Jaba, then Bala, Adibala, etc. and Arisha. So Malvaceae is also very easy to identify. I think the peculiar appearance of Malvaceae is giving many clues, many hints to identify it very easily. The main feature is the stellate hairs present all over the plant body, just like lady's finger. You can see the white or ashy color stellate hairs all over the plant body in lady's finger. The same way in almost all the plants you can see stellate hair in the plant body, either in the leaf or in the stem, or in both you can see this feature. So this is one of the best, one of the key feature of identifying Malvaceae. And that stellate hair will give a ashy appearance to the plant also. You think about Bala, you think about Adibala, even the lady's finger, they are not having a very glossy or bright leaf. So that appearance will help you to identify Malvaceae. That is one thing, but not in hibiscus or parisha. They are having very glossy plant body. With the flower, you can identify these things. Okay, I will give you examples. So the leaves are simple, alternate. Lamina can be entire or toothed. The flowers are usually solitary, just like jaba, etc. Then sometimes cymos also, solitary or cymos inflorescence can be seen. And another thing is presence of epicalyx. In the flower, you can see presence of epicalyx. So what is epicalyx means? Here in this photo, first you can see a pink color corolla. Below that you can see a big, triangular shape, green color, a light green color thing, that is calyx. And below that you can see another green color structures. They are known as epicalyx. Okay, calyx and epicalyx. This is only seen in Malvaceae family. So I can see this in jaba. You can see this in all the Malvaceae members except Sida species and Abutilon species. So in Bala and Adibala, you can't see this feature. Other than that, all the Malvaceae members are having this feature, presence of epicalyx. Okay, so below the calyx, you can see another small calyx type feature in the flower. Okay, that is known as epicalyx. And articulated pedicel, or articulated means it is related with the joints. Okay, we are telling in anatomy and all. Same way, joined pedicel will be there. In this, below the epicalyx, you can see another brown color line, that is like a joint. The petiole is joining with another petiole, like that. You can see that is known as joined pedicel. This is also you can see in jaba, etc. All the Malvaceae will be having this. In parisha, you can appreciate this. So this is another character. And also the special type of estivation also you can see that twisted estivation just in jaba, that in Adibala the same way. All the Malvaceae family is having the flower pattern is very different and peculiar, so that you can easily identify that, okay, Malvaceae family. Fruit is always a capsule, just like lady's finger. That is best example for capsule. Okay. It can be loculicidal, in a locule wise, it is dehiscing, or anyway, it's a capsule. When I say capsule, you keep the photo of a lady's finger fruit. Next, Apocynaceae, another very important family. And as while we are studying, there were two families like Apocynaceae and Asclepidaceae. Both are having most of the characters are very similar, but they are different family, Apocynaceae and Asclepidaceae. But now, according to APG system means the most modern system of classification in taxonomy, known as Angiosperm phylogeny group. Okay, APG system. They are standing with their fourth updated versions, and we are still studying about we are still telling that Arca is in Asclepidaceae family. But now, according to APG system of classification, Arca is in Apocynaceae family. So we have to update with the modern taxonomy. Then only we can stand with them, or we can fight with them. We also know to identify the plants correctly. Okay, so Apocynaceae means Arca, the family of Arca, the family of Sariba. see, while we are studying, Sariva was in Asclepiadaceae, now in Apocynaceae. So all the other members are, many are there, Saptaparna, all are in Apocynaceae. So Apocynaceae, there are many plants with the lactiferous glands, or they are secreting a latex, white color latex, or milky latex or watery juice. One of that family is this Apocynaceae. Moraceae is another one. Euphorbia species is another one. But one family with the latex is this Apocynaceae. So that is one feature. If you are doubting, you can prick. You can give a prick, or you can just take one leaf from that. Then you can see the latex out, milky latex from that plant. That is one feature. Then all mostly simple leaves are there and oppositely arranged. Rarely whorled appearance you can see in Caravera. Okay, and then alternate and pinnately veined will be there. Then this family, you can't identify this family with the leaf only. Family possesses various phyllotaxy. Apocynaceae is a family that possesses various phyllotaxy. You can see different type of phyllotaxy means the arrangement of leaf. The leaf arrangement in this family. For example, Tevacia nerifolia, that is having spiral arrangement, as I told, Caravera. Spiral arrangement in that spiral phyllotaxy. Carissa carandus, that is having opposite decussate arrangement. Same way, different arrangements or phyllotaxy is there in Apocynaceae family. Only with this feature you can't identify Apocynaceae family, but latex is one feature. Another thing is about the flower. Same way as I told in Malvaceae. Malvaceae is having a twisted estivation, and with that you can identify, I told. Same way, this is having a special type of corolla or special type of flower feature that is known as salverform corolla. Salverform corolla. That is a flat type of corolla. From up, if you are observing this flowers, okay, Apocynaceae flowers, that will be flat. Okay, so that is salverform corolla. In this picture, you can see. In Kudaja, you can see. Another plant is Sri Kudaja. Then this Saptaparna. Then Carissa carandus, not that much salverform, not all, but if you are daily observing these flowers of this family, then it is very easy. That's how I'm telling. Okay, so this is one character. Then again that Nandi Vriksha and Nandyarvattam, then Taberna montana, Divericata. In all these plants, you can see this feature, salverform corolla. And usually 5 petals or 4 petals will be there in this Apocynaceae. And one more character I observed is usually they are having white petals. Not all, but usually it is white petaled one. And white petal with the latex in it, and having a flat shape of corolla, that can be a hint to identify Apocynaceae family. And another key feature for identifying Apocynaceae is follicle. The fruit is the follicle. This is in Arca, you can see follicle. In Sariva, it is very small fruit, but even that you can identify that. In Jambubatra Sariva, you can see that follicles. In Marcelinia tenacima, Murva, that also you can see this feature. In all the and different type of follicles, not same. Like even pod is also different. The same way follicle are also same, but it is with that fruit only you can identify Apocynaceae family. Next is Vitaceae. Another easy family, easy family to identify. So this is about Vitaceae is having draksha in it. Then our Asti Shringala, everything is Vitaceae. So the members are usually climbers and very rarely shrubs. Usually you can see as a climber only. In our syllabus and in Ayurveda, that we are using mostly climbers in Vitaceae. Okay, then the main feature of identifying a Vitaceae member is tendril appear opposite to the leaf. That is leaf opposed to tendril. That is the feature of identifying a Vitaceae member. Here you can see a leaf will be there. Opposite to that, a tendril will be there. In just like in draksha. This is how you can identify this. And the peculiar leaf pattern, the color of the stem, everything is different in Vitaceae, and it is very easy that Cairaceae pedata in draksha, in this Cissus quadrangularis, everything you can see these features. Cissus quadrangularis, the stem is quadrangular, but still the leaf pattern, the tendril pattern, the color, everything is very peculiar, and that is giving a hint to identify this family very easily. And flower, you no need to go for flower and all. In my opinion, no need to go for flower and everything. With this feature only, you can identify Vitaceae members. And fruit is a berry. This is also one thing that you can see the fruit, the berry type of fruit. Here you can see in Cairaceae pedata and all, you can see this berry type of fruit. Next is Rutaceae. Rutaceae is a family of Jambira, Caideria, Bilva, etc. So common feature I can tell is aroma, but only with aroma you can't identify, because some members of Lamiaceae is having aroma, some other families also having aroma. So, but one feature is aromatic. The plant is aromatic actually. Because of the presence of oil glands, it is aromatic. So usually they are trees or shrubs, or rarely, very rarely herb. You can see Ruta graveolens. It's a herb. Okay, so you can, but usually they are trees, like trees or shrubs like bilva, then lemon, etc. Then the features are very evident, that it is having either simple or compound leaf and alternate arrangement, rarely opposite, but gland dotted leaves. The first photo is showing gland appearance in leaf. If you take the leaf and show it to sunlight, then you can see gland dots. You can appreciate this in bilva, in Caideria, in all the citrus plants, everything you can see this. That is why it is having aroma. The leaf, if you are crushing the leaf, you will get a very soothing aroma. That is because of the presence of essential oils or oil glands in the the leaf. So this feature, that dotted appearance in the leaf, sometimes you can see with the eyes directly. Sometimes if you can't identify this directly with the eyes, you show the leaf to the sunlight, then you can identify this feature. Then spines, but it is not a confirmatory feature. Some are not having spines in Rutaceae, just like your Caideria, Moreya koininchi, that is not having spines. That is also a Rutaceae member. So it is not a confirmatory feature, but there can be spines in most of the spine or thorns in most of the Rutaceae member, like bilva. Bilva is having thorns in it. Citrus, all the citrus, they are having thorns in it. So that is also one helping feature. Then margin can be crenate or ender or serrate. Then winged petiole. In citrus, you can identify, you can see this winged petiole. Second photo is showing the winged petiole appearance. The petiole will be having a extra leaf-like structure that we will confuse it. Why this? That is actually a petiole modified into a leaf-like structure. Okay, it is petiole only. That portion, the below portion is petiole only. That is seen in citrus species, not Rutaceae family, but in all citrus species like lemon, citrus lemon, citrus orangifolia, all the citrus species, you can see this feature. So if you are getting a plant with this winged petiole and aroma, or it is having a thorn, then no doubt it is a Rutaceae member. Okay, but not all the Rutaceae member is having this winged petiole or thorns in it. That is also important. But daily, if you are seeing the plant, it is, you can identify. Usually cymose or sometimes racemose and solitary. And same like Apocynaceae, usually the flowers are white or yellow. You think about the flower of Hyderia. Just imagine about the flower of lemon, flower of bilva. All are a whitish yellow color flowers. So usually, not always, maybe, but in our syllabus, the plants included are always white in color. Rutaceae members are white in color. Then fruit is a berry or drupe or capsule, hesperidium. Hesperidium is a special type of fruit only seen in citrus species. Hesperidium, the best example is lemon, orange, etc. That is hesperidium. That type of fruit is known as hesperidium. Berry, the best example is tomato, but tomato is not Rutaceae family, but that is the best example I told. Bilva is a berry, a special type of berry. The fruit of bilva and tomato is different, but the this is also a berry. Okay, a special type of berry known as Amphisarca. Amphisarca is the fruit of bilva. So this is how you can identify. Okay, so next is Lamiaceae. Lamiaceae is another family, which is I don't know everybody is aware about these things or not, but still while we are studying Nirgundi, Vitis negundo was in Verbenaceae family, but now it is in Lamiaceae family. While we are studying, we will tell that Lamiaceae family is having aroma. But aroma is not a confirmatory feature of Lamiaceae. Not all Lamiaceae members are having aroma in it. Nirgundi is one example. Okay, Gambari is one example. Gambari, when we are studying, Gambari was in Verbenaceae family, now in Lamiaceae, which is not having a peculiar aroma or anything. Okay, so Lamiaceae means many plants in Verbenaceae is transferred to Lamiaceae now, according to APG system. So here, usually the plants are herbs, trees, or vines. Many herbs are there, like Tulasi. Tulasi is a herb in Lamiaceae. Parnayavani is another one. Then trees like this Gambari. Then shrubs like Nirgundi. All are in Lamiaceae family. And another important feature is quadrangular stem. You can see this in Tulasi, Gambari. Even in Parnayavani, you can see the quadrangular stem appearance. But quadrangular stem is not a confirmatory feature of this family. Quadrangular stem you can also see in Acanthaceae family, etc. The leaf will be always opposite, not always simple. In Nirgundi, you can see compound leaf. Okay, so it is not always simple, sometimes compound, but always the arrangement will be opposite in Lamiaceae. Either in Gambari or Tulasi or in Nirgundi, you can appreciate opposite phyllotaxis. And always the main type of or basic inflorescence will be a cymos, a different type of cymos, but always a cymos. The different type of inflorescence you can see. In Drona Pushpi, the inflorescence will be verticillaster, and in Tulasi, it is thyrsus. So different types can be there, but usually it is cymos type. Then the only key feature to identify the Lamiaceae is two points, that is bilabiate corolla or bilipped corolla. That is, as you see in first photo, you can see two lips, upper lip and a lower lip. Okay, I hope you understand that. An upper lip and a lower lip, that is bilabiate corolla. A two-lipped corolla, not only two-lipped corolla, because two-lipped corolla you can see in many families. Two-lipped corolla with exerted stamen is a confirmed feature of Lamiaceae. If you can identify a flower with two-lipped corolla and exerted stamens. Exerted stamen means the stamens were exposed to outside. Usually the stamens will be stay inside the corolla tube, but here that will exerted outside the corolla tube. That is known as exerted stamen. So exposed or exerted stamens and bilabiate corolla is the confirmatory feature of identifying a Lamiaceae member. So next is the fruit. Fruit can be a drupe, just as our gambari, fruit of gambari. And no, that is not a confirmatory feature, but the flower characters are confirmatory features of identification of Lamiaceae. And these are the very important families explained in our Ayurveda. I know there are many other Astraceae. Then I skipped many, I know that, but still Anacardiaceae, everything is there, but still with this features, I think you can study some families very clearly, like in Astraceae, the head inflorescence is the main feature of identifying Astraceae. The head type of inflorescence just in sunflower, that feature is very easy. That's why I skipped that Astraceae. Anacardiaceae also with the fruit type in cashew, etc. in Bhalladaka, you can identify. And Anacardiaceae is having one or two main plants that we are using in Ayurveda, so I skipped that. That is why Astraceae also. Astraceae is actually very easy. The idea with that peculiar flower feature, you can easily identify that. Then Acandaceae, another one is Acandaceae, that is Vasa. Acandaceae is also having some features of Lamiaceae, but not having aroma, but the quadrangular stem, opposite decussate appearance of leaves, etc. you can see in Acandaceae. So many families are there, but with this time I can't finish all the family features. But this is how you have to observe the plants actually. First of all, you have to see, you have to study the terminologies. You have to, now we have Google everything and all. You can search in that, or I don't know, I am not sure about the authenticity of Google, but better you can have a glossary or a dictionary with you, a Latin dictionary, so that you can you can see the meaning of each and every terms. Then it is very easy to study this taxonomy. And now you will think that Ayurveda need this taxonomy to our acharyas had identified all the plants without this taxonomy and all. That is right actually. our Acharya Charaka doesn't want taxonomy to identify a plant. That I know. But you think that you in contact with nature in that extent? No, we are not very familiar with our nature. We are living in a society that they are speaking about virtual herbal gardens using artificial intelligence. And I'm not against this artificial intelligence or anything, but that is decreasing our observation skill. If we are getting everything from this artificial intelligence, we are not ready to observe the plants around us. So after observing, our acharyas were regularly observing the plants. They are living with the plants. They are always surrounded by the medicinal plants, and they are very expert in identifying the plants. They don't want this tool of this taxonomy or anything like that. But we are not like that. So we have to, if you want to identify a plant properly, it is mandatory to know the terminologies and the ideas told in taxonomy. Then only you can identify with the expertise. So there are some essential tools for mastering identification skill. So where you are living, okay, if you are from Kerala, you can have a flora of Kerala in your library. If you are from any other states like Madras, Chennai or anything, Tamil Nadu, you can have another flora. All these states, even district, will have a flora. I'm not telling that you have to buy everything, but at least one flora in each college library should have a flora. Then only you can see the key features and identify the plants correctly. You can check, you can have a reference. So every libraries should have I'm telling about Ayurveda college libraries. Or if you are a plant enthusiast, you can have a personal copy also. So one of the best flora I have seen is biodiversity documentation for Kerala flowering plants, written by N. Shashidharan sir from KFRI. That is one of the best book available for identifying the plants in Kerala. Sir has documented all the key features for identifying the families and each members in that family. Then also the Gamble's flora, known as Flora of Presidency of Madras. That is also a very good flora or book to have. Okay. Then the Flora of British India, that is written by Joseph Dalton Hooker, is also a very good book that is explaining about identifying the plants with the key features. So by referring to this, you can have a thorough idea about taxonomical identification of families and the species, main species in that families. So almost all our medicinal plants are included in this floras. These are some examples. There are infinity of floras available in this world. These are very, very important and very famous floras available. That's why I told this. So you should have a copy of these things to master the skill of identification. But I think more than that, if you are having these tools, if you are having dictionary, everything with you, with that only you can't identify medicinal plants. Actually, it is the light that comes from you that leads you to identify a plant. So I think you have to improve your Agni Mahabhuta. Then that you know that the Rupajnanam is the uh, feature of your Chakshu. Chakshu is the sthana of Agni. So you have to improve the Agni Mahabhuta. Then only you can identify. Agni Mahabhuta, I meant that actually your skill, your observation. When you improve that, you can identify plants even without all the tools, everything you can identify. And I know there are many efficient taxonomists in the world without knowing the plant taxonomy, any terminologies in taxonomy, even they can identify the medicinal plants correctly, only with their chakshu. So you have to improve your observation skill. That is the only tool to identify a medicinal plants. These are the in this webinar I told a very little portion that helps you to identify the plants, but before that you have to improve the observation skill. Daily observation is needed for identifying a plant. There are no other key option or any other shortcut to identify a medicinal plant. So I dedicate this webinar to my beloved gurus, Dr. Priyalada ma'am, then Rajagopal sir, who is a taxonomist, a well-known taxonomist, who taught me taxonomy in PG studies during my PG studies. Priyalada ma'am was my PG guide as well as my UG Draviguna teacher. Then also to Ganesh sir from Ganesh Babu sir from TBG, FRLHT. Then all other teachers who helped me to identify the plants, helped me to increase the enthusiasm in identifying the plants. Also Ajay sir, then my senior Miyati Shivan. Everybody contributed a lot to identify plants, or they gave the confidence to identify a plant. So also I thank the organizers who invited me to take this class. Thank you so much. If you are having any doubt, you can ask.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing such a valuable insights on this topic. Now the session is open for queries. Participants, if you have any doubts, you can raise up. Also, you can type your doubts in the chat box as well. Participants, if you have any queries, you can raise it or you can type them in the chat box.
Some are asking like, ma'am, can we please get the PPT for further reference? Sure, I can share this to the organizers. They will share to you. I think no doubts are there. Ma'am, can you explain how to identify Verbenacea family? Actually, in our syllabus now, Verbenacea family is this all the medicinal plants we are studying. We studied in Verbenacea is transformed to Lamiaceae. So better, actually, no need to confuse this characters with the Verbenacea. Verbenacea is very similar to Lamiaceae, but they are not having this exerted stamens and this bilabiate corolla. Other than that, the features are almost same. Like the quadrangular stem is there, the fruit is a drupe, etc. But I think now we are not we don't want to study Verbenacea actually. All the plants in Verbenacea like this Bharangi, everything is transformed to Lamiaceae. So better concentrate to Lamiaceae, I think. Why we need to study all the taxonomy, sorry, all the families. So it is almost similar, but Verbenacea is not having this exerted stamens and this feature like this um, bilabiate corolla. That's it. Then Q Plans Glossary PDF is available in net, I think. The original textbook is very costly actually. The I am using the copy of original text. So I don't have I don't know the PDF is same as that, but sometimes I come up with this PDF when I was searching or something. I saw that I am not sure that it is correct or not. I am having the Xerox copy of that original textbook. Original textbook is actually very costly. That if you are giving your personal means Gmail ID or anything, I can scan the book and I can send you. No problem. It will take some time, but I can do that.
Ma'am, shall we wind up the session?
Oh, sure. Okay.
As we approach the conclusion of today's session, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who contributed to make this event possible. A very special thanks to Dr. Sai Lakshmi for delivering such an enlightening and informative session. I also extend my gratitude to all participants for their active involvement. We look forward to your continued cooperation and engagement in future sessions as well. And feel free to reach out to us via email also for any further queries or suggestions. Thanks to the management and technical team of Care Kerala. Once again, on behalf of Care Kerala Limited, I express my heartfelt thanks to everyone present. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.